Hi guys, I've created this Marilyn Monroe makeup look. If you would like to see how this was done, keep watching. This was a collaboration with Bonded magazine, the follow-on from the International Women's Day on March the 8th. And it's just to celebrate all the iconic women in the world. This is just a dress-up session. I'm gonna start with the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer. It's just a super glowy base. You know the old Vaseline you used to get in like those tubs? She used to use those. Her look is genuinely just really glowy. It's really good for like giving your skin a really nice healthy glow. I'm sorry if the lighting goes a bit funny, by the way. I'm like testing out this new lighting. I've got like a massive bedroom window. Next, I'm gonna mix two foundations together. It was quite the fashion to have like more paler skin than tanned, whereas now it's like more tanned than pale. Where is it? This is the Rimmel Match Perfect. As you can see, it's pretty worn. This is the lightest foundation I have in 100 Ivory. I'm gonna mix it with the Dull 10 Hydra Fluid Foundation Drops. This is in the colour medium, one squirt, and then tiny drop. This is quite cool. It has like a little pipette. Buff it all together onto my skin. My mum did my hair in like some cool like rollers. I have no idea what she's done to my hair. The reason I use the Rimmel one is because it's the lightest one I have, but it's also like quite glowy. She never mattified her skin, so I'm not really happy with this coverage, so I'm gonna just go in with a bit more. I've been using this brush for so long now, I probably should give it a wash. I think that's all blended into my skin. Grab my trusty concealer. I just like to do like sort of V shape. And then down my nose. Just on the top of my lip. My chin. And a bit on my head. Blend it all together with... oh no. Blend it all together with a blending sponge. And basically I'm going to lightly contour my cheekbones. Like, as everyone knows, Marilyn Monroe had very high cheekbones. She used to use a blush as well. I don't really use blushes. I'm going to try and improvise. I have got this angled brush, my Makeup Revolution contour kit, which is really it's terrible. See that peachy shimmery colour with this taupe colour, and then lightly brush. I don't want to go too much with the contour because nowadays we contour so much. She had this really big issue with her nose. I like read a book when I was younger, so I've got like all this random knowledge. She had some issue with her nose, like she hated it so much. The film company she was signed with like paid for her to have a nose job to make her nose thinner, but even when she had her bridge sorted, she then like used to try and make her nose smaller by contouring. And I'm gonna just do my chin to enhance my jawline underneath my nose to make it look a little bit smaller. I'm just gonna use this, what I kind of use as a blending eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to take the taupe colour again and just lightly go down my nose to make it look a bit smaller. And then here, and then just under my lip. Next I'm going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I actually might get the full price one. I'm just going to use my finger. Excuse my nails. This one completely snapped off. Just use it to blend out my eyeshadow. Marilyn Monroe usually has like a white eyeshadow base, so I don't really own a white eyeshadow, so what I'm going to do is use my new Jeffree Star highlighter but as a eyeshadow. This came with my Naked Urban Decay palette. As you can see, I use this end a lot for like bright colours. This end is more of like a flat brush, and I feel like this would be good for like applying an opaque white. It's so shimmery. I'm going to take it all the way up. The same on this side. how it's so shimmery. Oh my god, I love it. Marilyn liked to like really make her eyes like that almond shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly blend in the crease of my eyelid. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked palette for that. I'm going to take the colour Naked first. Just going to take that first and see how it looks. So next I'm going to use my Eye Definition liquid eyeliner from Collection, and it's a super thin liquid eyeliner. I hate using liquid eyeliner. As you can see, it's going awful already. You just find it's like too wet to use, if anything, like just smudges everywhere. I'm gonna do this off camera because this is really off-putting. I've done my eyeliner and I didn't do it as thin as I wanted it to be. I am going to use my Barry M Kohl pencil in white. I'm just gonna take it on my waterline. The one thing that she used to do as well is she used to take some dark eyeshadow and make like a shadow of her wing eyeliner. I'm gonna take the colour, I don't know if Creep is going to be a bit too dark, but I'm going to do it on the flick slightly. So, and then I'm going to follow it round underneath my eye. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Snowy, her makeup artist that used to do all her makeup, loved to make her eyes really stand out. And one thing he used to do with this little shadow thing is just put some white line just to make it a bit more prominent there. And I'm just going to use my finger to blend it outwards. So, used to take a bit of the white eyeshadow, but it's the Jeffree Star highlighter, and just going to take it in the inner corners of my eye. This is like amazing. I like to use this brush for like highlighting. She didn't highlight this way, she kind of highlighted more flat. I'm going to start this side and just brush outwards. She liked to make her face flat, I don't know why. Same this side. And a little bit on my nose, just on the bridge of my nose, on my lips, on the arch of my eyebrows. I'm super glowy. Onto my eyebrows. I'm just going to brush these upwards. Marilyn liked to have thin but really high arches, so that's what I'm going to try and do. I literally hate doing my eyebrows on camera, so I'll try my best. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe, and then this is, I think this is the number 12 brush. I've mentioned it before in all my videos. This is my go-to. It's slightly higher than I'd usually do. So it needs to be like a proper V shape at the top. Best way to do this is use as little product as you can and just blend it and keep like applying the product. I'm using the Soap and Glory Archery in light brown, and I'm just gonna define them a bit more. Make this be a bit more prominent. Ooh! It's really hard to get my eyebrows even these days. So I'm gonna use my Last Imperfection concealer in Fair, and I'm just gonna define my eyebrows a bit more. So I'm just going underneath my eye in like as long strokes as you can. So you don't want to be like da, 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 da. You want to be like one long stroke. I'm going to snip my natural eyelashes from Primark in half, and I'm just going to snip the end, so it would sit on my eyelash, sit on this side like this. I'm just going to snip this a couple of eyelashes out, and then you are left with just the outer corner. And she used to just wear outer corner eyelashes, so I'm going to put these on off camera. So I'm going to try and use a lip gloss as a blush because I don't actually own any blushes. I'm going to take this Matte Me lip cream in Petal, and it's like a pinky colour. Dab it onto the cheekbones. It's actually worked really well. I'm gonna go on to lips, and I'm using the Matte Me Sleek Red in the colour Fired Up, and this is my starting colour. I'm gonna start dark and then work to lighter. As you can see, this is super dark. Take it around my Cupid's bow. It's very like a Hollywood red / cherry. I'm going to take my Rimmel London Red and just gonna go over the top. Apparently she used to use like 5 coats of lip gloss. And then I'm gonna take my brightest red, MUA red, and this was only £1. Just gonna do that right in the centre. A little bit of my Jeffree Star highlighter on the bottom lip. Famous beauty spot. And I'm done.